Okay, so in our world of fighting, grip strength is really important, and especially when it comes to the knife, from an offensive standpoint and a defensive standpoint, I need to be able to grab a knife and slash with it and stab with it and hold on to it. And then also, if somebody's trying to stab me, I need to be able to grab their hand, grab their arm, grab their wrist, and be able to hold on to it with some intent. So I'm going to go through some basic exercises really quickly that you can incorporate. Normally, I try to not do just a grip workout. I try to incorporate exercises that I may do in my workout anyway and enhance the gripping side of it. You could also do your regular workout and then finish with a grip exercise as well. So I'm just gonna go through some basic stuff. Anytime I can, when I'm working grip stuff, I try to change up the gripping surfaces. So a lot of times I'll use towels to really enforce the idea of having to hold strongly. And the way I grip will change. Sometimes it may be a grip like this, sometimes it may be a grip where I just isolate the fingertips or whatever. So if I take what would basically be a farmer's walk and I wrap the towels and I just grab the bells and I start walking with them, now it's forcing just my fingers, my wrists, my forearms to work. So I'm not even using the thumb now. Sometimes I may use the thumb, sometimes not, but I'm forcing my hands to carry the load. So your grip has to get stronger. You just have to be able to grab something and have some intent with it. If I take the towels and we move them to a bar, for example, here. Let's say I'm working on triceps that day. So I can do the same idea. I hit a body weight skull crusher. The towels. And again, I can switch my grip, so I can go thumbless here. I can even invert, I can go inside, force myself to grip this way, because I don't know how I'm gonna have to grab somebody. So I wanna be able to be strong in whatever orientation my hands end up in. Same idea. I'm gonna do pull-ups that day. Switch to a pull-up bar, throw the towels over, and hit pull-ups using the towels. So I'm getting my upper body work, but also increasing my grip strength. One more with the towel, band snatch. So now, a little more explosive with the work, instead of just a straight pull or a straight hold, where I'm gonna force some more live, explosive, dynamic action, where the band is kind of working against me. So I'm having to pull and then resist the pull of the band. Here, 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 here. Can do really simple body weight stuff. Looking to strengthen the fingers, wrists, forearms. Just a straight push up, but on the knuckles this way. Or on the fingertips this way. Or even on the back of the wrist this way. And again, progress it however you want. If you need to work from your knees, work from your knees. Something really simple with a light dumbbell to be able to work on mobility here and strength here for like snap cuts and stuff. Just simple dumbbell movements. Here, again, making the forearm strong. And being able to grab and hold while the thing you're grabbing and holding is moving. Plate carries, really light. These are 5. Just using the fingertips here. And carry it until you can't carry it anymore. If that's too easy, add a third plate. Carry it till you can't carry it anymore. Just walk with it. Just like we did with the farmer's walk. Just walk till you can't carry it anymore. Then hit the same thing on the other side. Walk till you can't carry it anymore. Anything that I can do to make my fingers stronger, my wrist stronger, my forearm stronger, anything that's gonna isolate in a knife fighting situation especially. But just clinch work, grappling, everything. If I'm grabbing clothing, being able to grab and hold on with intent is gonna matter. I can take something as simple as the rowing machine. So working a little more not necessarily strength work now, but if I'm gonna finish with some interval type training, do the same thing with the rower, except now with the towel, forcing the grip to work. Switch my grips, however. So now I'm getting a variety of different types of exercises and workouts without just saying, okay, I'm gonna come in and do grip training today. I can take my regular workout, make a few modifications, and work on making this as strong as possible for fighting. So that's a basic rundown. Anything where, especially like kettlebell work, where you're isolating, just holding the horns of the bells, it's always good for extra grip work. If I do something basic like a halo, I'm gonna hold over my head here, and again, just forcing my hands and my forearms to do work while moving. So I'm forcing uneven weights around really small joints. So if, I'll borrow Brad for a second, if I have to grab wrists, grab elbows, grab his head, all of this kind of stuff, it's gonna be moving. It's gonna be active, strong. I need to be able to, for a moment in time, keep this. This arm needs to be mine. The more of this kind of stuff I do, the more readily able I'm gonna be able to win these little moments in a fight.
You see those a lot. I mean, you see these being trained a lot. You see it in FMA, you see it in wrestling, you see it in just about every martial art.
Yeah.
But, I mean, why isn't more emphasis placed upon, you know, maybe less technique and more this stuff?
Yeah, I think, well, for one thing, this is hard. People don't like hard. Drilling is relatively easy. This takes work, and I think a lot of times we want to believe that the technique is going to do it for us, that there's magic in the movement, and the reality is it's going to be hard. And if I know the fight's going to be hard, my training should also be hard. I should, in whatever I'm doing, whether it's strength training or conditioning or sparring or whatever, it should at the very least mimic what I expect to experience in the real world. So if it's somehow less than that, then I'm really not prepared for what that real violence is going to bring. So this is a huge part of just, again, being more ready for violence.
So if people wanted to see more of these exercises,
Yeah.
let you know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's, you know, you look around in a place like this, we could do this for days, come up with different things. But the truth is, you can go to your local gym, take a couple hand towels, and you'll figure it out. Just basic upright rows. If I'm doing a row with the kettlebells, just on the bells itself, I mean, this is working grip for sure. But then I can do the same thing just by grabbing the towels and force myself to work a little bit harder on the grip side of things and still get the same benefits that I would get from the row in terms of building my back, but now I'm also forcing more work in the hands and forearms. So make it work for you in your regular workouts, and you'll be more prepared for dealing with violence.